Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria, where we show and tell you what's happening in the 36 states of the Nigerian Federation. Thanks for joining us. I'm Olumide Macaulay. Now, here are some of the stories to watch out for today. 6 people killed and at least 12 injured in a suicide bomb attack in Damaturu, Yobe State. It's a tale of 2 protests. Technicians in Delta State stormed the House of Assembly over their demands, and concerned indigents of Plateau State protest an attack by gunmen in their communities. And the Imo Industrial Park. Let's begin in the northeastern part of the country, where at least 6 people have been killed and 12 others injured following twin explosions in Damaturu, the state capital. The blasts were reportedly set off by suicide bombers. The first was said to have occurred at the Central Motor Park, while the second one happened along the Gashau-Maiduguri bypass. The National Emergency Management Commission says those who sustained injuries have been taken to the specialist hospital in Damaturu for treatment. No group has claimed responsibility for it yet, but Damaturu has come under several suicide bomb attacks in recent times, suspected to be the handiwork of the members of Boko Haram.
There was a suicide bomb attack today at a popular motor park called Bayantasha, which involved a girl of about 14-year-old who was cladded with explosive devices. The girl, upon approaching the entrance of the motor park, was stopped for checking, but she refused to be checked because she said she was not going to the market. She was not entering the park, but she was only disguising. Upon sight in a commercial motor car that was loaded with passengers, she rushed in and thereby detonating the device, killing herself and 5 others. And there was another suicide bomb incident involving the suicide bomber himself alone, a boy of about 12 years, who actually discovered that the game was up, ran into the bush, and in the process the bomb went off and the boy died instantly. So in the 2 incidents, we have 6 people dead, including the suicide bomber and a pregnant woman and a little child. And as well, we have 41 people who sustained various degrees of injuries, and they are already been taken care of at the General Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital.
And now we have our correspondent in Damaturu in Yobe State standing by via telephone to give us even more details in addition to what the police officials said. Hello, Jonathan. What more can you tell us? We understand that there was a male and a female suicide bomber involved.
The first explosion occurred around 7:30 this morning at the entrance of the Damaturu Motor Park, where a female suicide bomber rushed to an upcoming and departing golf car coming out of the park as the explosion devices went off, killing 5 people, including herself. The Public Relations Officer Yobe Command, ASP Toyin Gbadegesin, who confirmed the explosion, says 6 people died while 42 others are currently receiving treatment at the Sani Abacha Specialist Hospital in Damaturu. The second explosion, according to him, went off along the Damaturu Gashua-Maiduguri bypass, where a male suicide bomber was attempting to take a commercial ride to the crowded Damaturu market as the explosive devices went off to attain his ambition. That blast killed just the bomber. The Sani Abacha Hospital is currently besieged by residents who are making efforts to locate their loved ones who had left home early, either for trips to various places or on an errand for their businesses.
Our correspondent Jonathan Gopep in Damaturu in Yobe State giving us some more details of the bomb attack that occurred today, saying amongst other things that the Sani Abacha Hospital is thronged by people who are looking for their loved ones in the aftermath of that attack. From the northeast to the northwest, the Kano State Police Command has arrested 12 people in connection with armed robbery in the state. Now, lining up the suspects in the state capital, the command's police public relations officer, Magaji Majia, says the suspects have confessed to have executed various armed robbery attacks in Kano State. The young men were arrested at various places within the state by the police's Special Anti-Robbery Squad. Mr. Majia also confirmed the arrest of another syndicate armed with offensive weapons planning to burgle a warehouse to steal fertilizer and rice.
They conspired and armed themselves with dangerous weapons and attacked a resident at Hausawa Layout, where they robbed a victim of one laptop computer valued 90,000, 2 GSM handset valued 110,000, Samsung digital camera valued 45,000, cash the sum of 20,000 naira, jewelries valued 8 known, some women wrappers and 4 wristwatches. The suspects are arrested on tip-off and have confessed to the crime, as well as many other robbery attacks at various residential places and Abuja Kaduna highways, while wearing police and military uniforms.
You're watching News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening across the 6 geopolitical zones, the 36 states of the Nigerian Federation. When we come back, concerned citizens in Plateau State protest an attack by gunmen in their communities. Stay with us.